Hello folks, this is Mr. Dwayne, and today Miss Lisa's asked me to share the Bible story. It comes from Luke chapter 10, and in that story there's a man that asked Jesus a question, and that question is, who is our neighbor? And so Jesus told a story to answer that question. So I have gathered together some Beanie Babies that's going to help me tell the story. I don't know if you ever pretended with your Beanie Babies that they told a story, but that's what we're going to do today. So our first Beanie Baby we've got is this one right here. This Beanie Baby's name is Almond. So Almond was on a trip. He was going on a trip, and while he was on the trip, he encountered some bad guys. I got 3 bad guys. They're all dogs right here. I got 3 dogs. And while he met those dogs, those guys jumped on Almond, they beat him up, and they took all his money and ran off. And he was left hurt. He couldn't even move, just laying there on the side of the road. There was another friend that came by, and he was on his way to work, and he saw Almond, but he didn't help. He kept on going. He walked around Almond, make sure he just didn't get too close to him, and he was on his way too. A second person came by and saw Mr. Almond sitting there. He didn't want anything to do with Mr. Almond either. So he turned and he went away, and he was gone. There Almond was. He had no money. He's hurt. Can't even move. And these folks are leaving him and not helping him. Along comes another person. This person sees Almond and realizes Almond is hurt. So he goes to Almond and talks to Almond. Makes sure he's okay. He put some bandages on him. I got some band-aids right here to put on Almond to help him get to feel better. There's one. You never can have enough band-aids. There's another band-aid on Almond. We may put one on his head too, because they hit him pretty hard. Those dogs did. He took his own horse, our friend did, took his own horse and put Almond on the horse, and he led the horse away and took Almond to the next city where Almond could get more help. See, this friend was very kind, and he showed Almond that he loved him by helping him. After Jesus told the story about that one man who was hurt and that one person who decided to stop and help him, Jesus asked the man who asked the question, who in the story was the neighbor? And the man said it was the last person, the person who stopped and helped the man that was hurt. And then Jesus told him, you go and do the same thing. You need to go and be kind to other people and help them when they are in trouble and need your help. That reminds me of our Bible verse, which is in 1 John chapter 4, verse 7, which says, love one another. We're going to do it with some hand motions. Love one another. 1 John 4, 7. Can you do that with me? Love one another. 1 John 4, 7. This week, I hope as you go about doing the things that you do, that you'll think about our friend who stopped and helped Almond, who was hurt, and he showed him compassion. He was kind to him and helped him. This week, I hope you'll look for ways that you can be kind to other people who need your help, or people who just need to be listened to for a little bit. Thank you for listening to us, and I hope you have a good week.